afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video. Bring you the Calyrex Ice team for the final time here on the channel for the third and final time as we get ready to begin a new team following this video. Going against Josh right away. We are Master Ball around 4,000 rating. We just got Master Ball in the last video. If you guys haven't seen the last video, go watch it. This team will make a lot more sense. It was actually a very good video, so you should watch it because I won a lot. Anyway, we're going against like a rain, tailwind, shenanigan team with a Venusaur on it. That's a little weird. Might be there just to kind of counter Groudon, I guess. But we're not bringing Groudon, nor are we bringing anything really weak to Venusaur. But we are bringing Trick Room. So I think Trick Room is definitely going to be our best play here. Let's go ahead and lead with the MIMIKYU, lead with the Aleki. I know that's weird, guys. Should we even do that? Let's just do MIMIKYU Lurantis here. We'll bring the Calyrex in the back just because Calyrex has some pretty good moves for the Heatran, like the high horsepower and etc. And maybe even do the Finny here. See, I'm thinking Finny simply because they're going to set up Rain anyway. And they got an Urshifu on their team. And a Heatran, and a Landorus. Yeah, this is Finny. This is 100% Finny. Let's go ahead with these four. We'll see how this goes. I'm super excited to try out this team for the last time. I've had a lot of fun with this team so far. I believe we are currently 5-1 with the team. Let's see how good we can end off at. Oh, fancy Josh. No one's ever made that trainer card before. JK. I'm salty the match hasn't even started yet. The Whim Heatran in the lead. I mean, that's not great for Lurantis. But I don't think Heatran could take out Lurantis. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Trick Room. And I'm going to get the I'm going to try to take an opportunity here to like superpower this Heatran right now. Because Heatran is kind of a terrifying Pokemon for my team. Oh, interesting. Gonna go for the Moonblast to break my disguise, and probably also gonna go for a Flash Cannon onto that spot if I had to guess. But I don't think it'll matter. I'm very defensive here. Unless this is like very offensive. Yeah, look at that. Look at that MIMIKYU spread, boys. That's so great. Eat this superpower. Bada bing, Heatran. That's so much damage on Heatran there. I mean, now we're sitting in a pretty good spot. We got the Trick Room up. What's our next play? We just superpower the Heatran spot again and take the hard swap, I think. We got nothing to lose by doing that, so let's just do it right away. Go Calyrex in that spot. We'll finish off this Heatran. And then we'll be in a great position. They're going to swap out the Heatran, actually. Switch into the Landorus. They're going to give me more attack. Okay, so that's your plan. And what's nice about this switch out is that since Heatran is technically slower than MIMIKYU and went first, my Calyrex isn't going to get intimidated either, which is amazing. So I'm going to have a +3 Lurantis by the end of this turn. They're going to go for the Encore. It's going to fail. Oh no, everything is going wrong for my opponent right now. And now it's just such an easy turn for us. Now we click these two buttons. We just keep clicking A. It doesn't matter on who. I'm going to switch the target to the Whim here. I don't think it'll matter though, because we're going to KO the Landorus unless Landorus has Protect. In which case, I just want to double hit the Whim anyway, just to get rid of it. This is all about whittling away the Pokemon and doing as much damage as I can while Trick Room is up. But if there's like anything we learned right now, it's that the spread on my MIMIKYU is beautiful. It is perfect. And I couldn't ask for anything else. They're going to swap out again into the Heatran. That's fine, right? The superpower on the Heatran would have been really nice. Oh my goodness. Not very effective, friends. I am such a strong Lurantis right now. This is convenient because what it means is we get the +1 here on my horse. So if they're bringing Landorus again, then they still can't really do much. I don't know. I feel like I'm in the driver's seat here. It did take us quite a while to get a KO, though. That is true. We took a lot of things to very low health, but we have no KOs yet. And for what we know, and since this heat ran undersped my Mimikyu, it might be a very slow variant. I don't think it's going to be a timid max speed variant. Venusaur is the last. No restricted for my opponent. Okay. Great. That's fantastic. Is that going to be the GG? My opponent's not throwing in the towel yet, but this will be a double KO for us. And this is how the team's supposed to work out. A person, sorry I forgot your name, but a person commented saying that Cybertron was using this exact team like a day ago. And then I went back to go check, and like, yes, he was using the exact same mons, which one is kind of hilarious that it happened that way. But the items in these sets are completely different. Like, I think their Lurantis had an Aqua Berry, but in my brain is like, what's the point of Aqua Berry when you can just have resistance to every special move instead of just fire? That's just my brain working. But I guess Aqua Berry does enable you to have the protect, so there's some give and take there. Anyway, that's a Lurantis. I'm a +5. I mean, that's a Landorus. I'm a +5 Lurantis. I'll double check right now just because I think it's funny. I'm a +6 Lurantis. +4 defense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, my opponent's gonna let me finish on the battle. Respect to my opponent, man. Respect there. I honestly don't know which Pokemon did more, whether it was, I'm pretty sure it was Lurantis. Just setting up the +6 and being that much more killable by the end of the game was really good. But anyway, nice and easy first battle. It wasn't too rough on us. Let's hopefully see if we can end off this this team stronger than the last one. Oh, here's Groudon. But you know what? It's a Groudon team with triple ice weaknesses. So that's not the end of the world. And very weak to intimidate my opponent's team is. And honestly, if this Drifloon's going to set up Tailwind, I don't care. It's a pretty good opportunity to just go Mimikyu, I think. Mimikyu Instant. We'll do Mimi Instant, bring the Cali in the back with the Lurantis, and that should be GG. Have I found the team to counter Groudon? Have I done it? Groudon Entei is really good. I have a Groudon team with Entei coming out later this week, so keep your eyes peeled as I spoil you for the future teams. But I don't know, their team looks very defensive. It doesn't look like it's gonna one-shot me. It just looks like it's gonna be hard to KO. And I don't know which I prefer, you know? Sometimes the hyper-offensive teams are easy to, like, you know, maneuver around. They do the Corviknight lead with the Groudon. They're going to get the Intimidate off on both my mons, but my goal here isn't to set Intimidate. My goal here is to Trick Room. And that's it. I do have Fake Out pressure here. I don't know if I should do it, because I kind of want the swap into a more relevant mon, like, right away. So I'm thinking I'm going to Trick Room. Like, I have such high faith. I don't know if a Trick Room and Hard Swap is the way, though. I'll Trick Room, Fake Out, then Hard Swap. I wish I had Parting Shot here. This is one of the scenarios where I'm like, hey, yeah, Parting Shot would have been real nice here. Well, I'll get this Fake Out off no matter what the Trick Room goes. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Oh, this is bad. I only brought physical attackers. Oh, no. Well, I gotta do something to that. Yeah, I can taunt it. Thank goodness I can taunt it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a turn, swap into Cali. Yeah. Take a turn, swap in Cali. Taunt the Corviknight so it can't do that too much. I didn't actually consider that. I forgot what Corviknight actually does and why I hate it. That's a big reason why, but We should be outspeeding Trick Room, I think, with Incineroar as well. The Az one will help us a little bit for Citrus Berry health as well. I do get the Taunt off. That's amazing. Thank goodness. Goes to the Precipice Blades. It's going to hurt. Incin avoids. Nice dodges Incineroar. Calyrex can take that 1,000 times over. And your Life Orb on top of it all. Okay, now we go for Brainless Glacial Lance, followed by the biggest Flare Blitz. I mean, should we Flare Blitz or should we swap? Take the swap here. Because they want to body press that spot. This could be the easiest Mimikyu switch of my life. No, maybe I Fair Blitz. I'm just going to go for damage here. Try to do as much as I can while I'm here. This is technically a -1 Flare Blitz, which is a little bit sad. Oh, they're going to target down this... They're going to try to target down this Calyrex as much as they can. Ooh, I should have swapped Mimikyu, because then I would have been able to Shadow Sneak myself at least. We'll see how much this does. Absolutely nothing. Does just about the same amount of nothing here. Okay, we are in trouble. Rocky Helmet set. What do you got? Body Press. Instant, please? Nope. That hurts a lot. Don't think I think I just gotta do the same thing again, though. I can't afford to swap. It'll waste too many turns of Trick Room if I just protect and swap just so I get the Shadow Sneak in. I think what was the better play was switching out my No, but I could have had to taunt it. I had to taunt it. Yeah. Not gonna lie, my opponent's putting me up against the wall. If I can get rid of a Groudon here, that's great. The good news is they don't have a lot of things on their team that can resist Ice. They're gonna withdraw, though. That's one of them that can resist Ice. Oh, we're just one difficulty after another, guys. If this can KO, I'm lucky. Plus the Flare Blitz. Come on. Crit or something, man. I need it so bad. Oh my goodness, did you do it? Nope, that's just a max roll. We take those. That is really good. That is really, really good. Then we have one more turn of Trick Room. It's one more turn that Groudon can protect, but I don't care about Groudon protecting, right? The Sun definitely helps us a lot with the Flare Blitz damage the whole time. Groudon's gonna protect. That's a given. Groudon wants to protect so that they can try to hit us with something. I'm gonna go for the high horsepower on the Entei, followed by the... Take the opportunity to swap here. I'll swap into my Mimikyu here. Finally, right? Because Trick Room's gonna end somewhat soon. We gotta be a little bit prepared for it. Now let's see the Groudon protect, please. Double swaps. Aleki also doesn't want to take this. No Groudon protect? Oh no. That is not good. It's not awful. Does go for the Precipice Blades. Calyrex dodges! That is amazing. Oh, that is great. Mimikyu's neck did break. Sunlight fades. Means Trick Room's also fading here. Yep, there it is. We just protect Trick Room, right? No, we hard swap Trick Room. Go right back into Incin. We try to get this Trick Room up. We gotta try. We've gotta try. This way we get our Intimidate off. We have Fake Out for that Regieleki next turn if we have to go that route. I don't think we will have to go that route. D-Bolt's gonna hurt. Does go into the Incin though. Big mistake. Gonna go for the Precipice Blades here. Does connect on to my Mimikyu, but Mimikyu's gonna eat that up like dinner after the Intimidate. That Intimidate was big. Guess what's back up? Trick Room time, baby. Let's go. And the rest of this game should be Glacial Lance until the end here. It's Glacial Lance until the end, folks. Let's get right back in here, because guess what? Even if they take the swap and swap in the Entei, Entei still gets 2-hit KO'd by Glacial Lance. I'm also going to take an opportunity to... See, I don't want to KO the Alecki because I want the Alecki... I want to get the +1. So I'll just Will-O-Wisp the Groudon for now. I want to get the +1s on the Calyrex here. Battle's canceled. Never mind. Nothing's going to happen. GG. Taking wins with this team. Currently 8-1. That's wild. We got one more. No, we're 7-1 right now. One more and we're 8-1. That's wild. Let's see how this last one goes. Why, hello, Arnie. Arnie with the tanky team. Double grass types has a Trick Room setter of their own, which is kind of annoying because they can undo our Trick Room. And then they also have a Reshiram, which our team doesn't really have a reliable way of dealing with, right? Lurantis is 100% win con here, though. I'm looking at Lurantis, and Lurantis feels really good. So I'm not going to bring in the front. I'm actually going to leave Regieleki Mimi. Bring Lurantis and Calyrex in the back. And I think that'll be a pretty good, solid team to taking them out. The Regieleki gives me the opportunity to do some serious damage to the Celesteela. I have to worry about the Swampert switch-ins. The Lurantis helps with the Swampert. Helps with the superpower on the Porygon 2 if I have to do that. And then Calyrex has Earth Power for the Reshiram. That's really all I have, though. Reshiram is their win condition for sure. Reshiram and Celesteela are going to give me a lot of trouble. I can already feel it. Feel it in my bones. But if I can play this correctly, I think I should have a pretty good opportunity to squeeze victory. Who knows? It's the last battle with this team. Even if we lose, they did phenomenally here on the channel. So we have to give them thanks for that at least. Rillaboom P2. Okay, they're looking like they want to fake something out turn 1. Don't like that. Hey, should we try to Trick Room him? They can't stop us. I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna swap and go with Lurantis here. I'm gonna try to Willow the Rillaboom and let them set Trick Room for us. Let's see if this happens. Let's see if they set the Trick Room for us. Because we showed them Regieleki. They want to outspeed Regieleki, right? Who knows? Let's see if they actually fall for it. I do get the Willow off. Come on, P2. You know you want to Trick Room. Foul play. Whack. That's kind of dumb. Thankfully I don't have that much attack investment on my Mons, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just try to Trick Room now, you know? That'll be my next play. Since the Rillaboom got burnt, it's not going to be doing any serious amount of damage, and now I have my superpower spammer on the field, which is even better, you know? So let's start now with the superpower onto the P2, followed by a straight-up Trick Room. And if this superpower does around half, I'm in a very good spot. Because even with the foul play, I don't think he's taking out my Mimikyu. I don't have attack investment on this Mimikyu. It's all tank. It's like max HP with a lot of special defensive defense. There's the Glide. Gonna do some damage, but they are burnt, followed by the foul play also onto the Mimi spot. Yep, not going to do enough. We are setting up Trick Room, and this Lurantis is going to do a major amount of damage here with Superpower. Ooh, it's not half, though. Ugh. Oh, but my attack is up. Doesn't matter. Never mind. We're fine. Since my Lurantis undersped outside of Trick Room, what this now means is that I will outspeed in Trick Room. What it also means is that since I'm +1 now, you can't run, Porygon. You can't run, you can't hide. This Rillaboom being burnt literally means nothing to me. I'm going to go for the Superpower again onto P2, and then do the hard swap into my Cali. Don't want to keep too many useless mons in the field. Not that Mimikyu is useless, it's just useless right now. In this specific scenario. It doesn't do anything against P2, doesn't do anything against the Rillaboom. Another Grassy Glide into the Cali spot, not doing anything because of the burn. Followed by the Superpower into the P2 spot at +1. Sayonara, Trick Room staying in the game. Lurantis is set, man. I love this thing. Why do I love Lurantis so much? Why is this Pokemon good outside of Dynamax? Who knows? I think just Grass in general as a typing is in a really good spot right now. Speaking of, I have Grassy Terrain that I should be making use of, but I like getting +1s from Superpower even more. Now, remember, if they bring in Swampert, we can't go for Glacial. Oh, they don't. They don't. That's not a Swampert. What this means is we Superpower Celesteela. Oh, Celesteela also gets Wide Guard, doesn't it? I think I still got nothing to lose, though. So I'm still going to do the Glacial Lance. It could also carry Wide Guard, but I have no better play. Either I go for Glacial Lance or I go for High Horsepower. Like, what options do I have here? Withdraws the Rilla into the Reshi. Okay. Reshi's going to be taking neutral from this Glacial Lance if it connects. But my whole idea behind this Reshiram was just get my Lurantis to enough attack to where, yeah, that happens. That's such good damage. Doesn't look like any Wide Guards happening this turn. Calyrex will get the Glacial Lance off on both of these Mons. Neutral on both of them. Let's see how much it does to the Celesteela. Is enough to KO Celesteela. Does have to Reshiram. We're at +1 with our Calyrex, folks. This is such French kiss. They didn't even bring their Wide Guard user against me. Oh, Reshi, I was so afraid of you until now. Now keep in mind they have fake out opportunity this turn. I don't really care. Something that you can do instead of, you know, trying to predict the fake out is just double attack and just make sure that no matter what, the other mon that isn't the fake outer can go down if you double. Like if I Superpower Reshiram, it goes down. If I go for Glacial Lance on Reshiram, it also goes down. So the Rillaboom faking out does absolutely nothing for them. Because they can only choose one target. They can't choose me both. There's the Rillaboom fake out into the Lurantis. That is A-OK, because this is about to be a double KO, I think. Yep. I think this will do it. Shield your eyes. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. Is it a crit on the opposing Rillaboom? I don't think it mattered. This team is closing off their time on the channel 8-1. That is wild. Look, I'm doing better in Master Ball tier than I was in Great Ball 7. Like, to be entirely honest. I don't know what it is, man. Great Ball 7's a wild place. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code for the final time before we start our journey on the channel with a new team. And here you have the Calyrex Lurantis team. I'm going to add Lurantis to the name of the team because honestly, Lurantis put in so much work with its time on the team. And I've had so much fun with this team in general. I mean, I was honestly having a debate in the last episode about which team I enjoyed more, whether it was Naganadel or this team. I was saying that this team was a little bit harder, or the battles felt a little bit harder because there was so much setup and I had to maneuver and, you know, play chess a little bit in Pokemon. Versus the last team, which is kind of like, you know, brain dead, click 2 moves, win the game. But I don't know, this team had technically better results. The other team went 6-3, this team went 8-1, so maybe there's some merit to it. If you guys haven't already downloaded this rental code, make sure to download it while it is out. It will be out for a couple of weeks because thankfully, since I do 3 battles each with the teams, or 3 episodes each with the teams, 3 battle each episode, what it means is that there's a lot less codes that I throw away because before I used to throw away a new code every single day, which meant that the codes that I had were only available for 5 days, which means a lot of people wouldn't be able to get them, and we're sad about it. So at least this way, I extend the life of the code by 3 times, which is nice. So each code will be around for around 2 weeks, around 15 days. But yeah, this team was fun. If you haven't tried it out, you know what it is. 000001XNM89C. Just in case for some reason you aren't looking at the computer screen. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. This is Pokésports. This is Pokésports. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to Pokésports. You know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. Those are the instructions. Have a great night. Peace out.